calling Penny, PA's health insurance marketplace. How can I help you?
I need help paying my health insurance premiums.
You came to the right place. Penny gets you the lowest costs on high-quality plans.
Enroll now at penny.com. Paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
Gonna get up, pretty baby. Gonna get out of this rocking chair.
Cross ice, and it comes back to Lucas Bloss. Hey, rookie, welcome to the show. The Penguins Cup Championship show. The Penguins Cup playoff show. And the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars putting on a show.
Tell the boys and girls I just don't care.
Do you have a favorite leather couch or chair that's damaged? Has your car, boat, or RV's interior seen better days? Maybe your business's furniture or your private aircraft's interior could use a little love. You're probably thinking replacement is going to be expensive. And what happens to the damaged piece after you throw it out? Does it just end up in a landfill? It doesn't have to. FiberNew specializes in the restoration of leather, plastic, and vinyl. To get an estimate, connect with us today.
Loose change and I can't buy a thing. I'm like
Ballack now in front. Love, glove, save. LHG, Landon Horder Gribben with a big stop in front. Stroke on the right, point stroker from the circle. In front, redirect goes wide. The tick and the tack was there, but the toe misses as Shellhouse couldn't chip that one into the open net. Redirect in front, save, rebound, stop, third try. Denial seems it had to come. Jackson Fox stopping everybody. One ahead and moving it forward now, back the other way. Opportunity, score! Grab Shellhouse. Our first tally of the afternoon. His Titan teammates.
5 weeks.
Not that you're counting it down, Kevin. Great Frez in front. Martin stopped. Struka tried to make the feed.
Struka put his hands on his helmet because he thought Mahoney.
Ripping it. Struka from the circle. Love, glove, save. Jackson Fox. Kept in. Fed down low, in tight, blocker stop made as Shellhouse put it on the tape of his teammate Robert Mahoney. Dallas from Montour centers, save, rebound, kept out. Nairn with 2 tries, and it's going to go in. So Nairn does get the second crack. When there to help him out. The rebound was right under the pad or near the pad and then poked in. Irwin back the other way, good feed. Rising shot, save, made Malecki in the slot. And Deanne.
Division. I do believe they do a state championship now. I'm not sure what they call it.
Great feed, score! Madrovich on the tape, Palak. Ryan Unick bringing it back. Unick drags, has a man with him. Unick shot on, save made, rebound stopped as well. Great chances in tight. Palak looking.
John Tucci live, folks.
Good pass.
Breakaway, here comes a chance. Speaking of live and worth it, turning it inside out and scoring. Jake Fink. Here they come again, 2-on-1. Leading the charge back is Fink. Fink looks it over, wrist shot, score! Jake Fink dropping.
Chase Irwin, where was the D for the white shirts?
Somebody mentioned something about an all-star tie. Malecki with the shot. Off the cuff of the glove is now Cole moves it ahead.
Looking for the ENG.
Unick gets it. And the fat lady can likely put the hot dog down, stop singing, and take Bob Orquist off the hook. We have a
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
Look at him, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, climbing his way through the corporate rat race. We've all been there, focused on that next raise, promotion, chocolate bar. Keeping an eye on your health can be exhausting. Weight Loss Direct is a personalized wellness and weight loss program. You utilize an AI algorithm to determine your specific foods and match you with a real-life coach and an easy-to-follow meal plan so you could stay on track to success and health. Check out weightlossdirect.com to learn more.
Welcome back and welcome in for those just joining us at Wesbanco Arena, the home of the Wheeling Nailers, formerly the Thunderbirds, in Wheeling, West Virginia. Alex Wiederspiel here with you on TenbandTV. We're just about 90 seconds away, give or take, from the start of some more PIHL hockey in Wheeling this evening. The Patriots of Wheeling Park won the first half of this doubleheader. Wheeling Central Catholic, the Maroon Knights, playing host to the Plum Mustangs. Sharply dressed, I might add, in this one. Plum looking much like the Nashville Predators in those navy and yellow jerseys. The Maroon Knights looking like if Vegas added a little maroon to their jerseys in this one. Got a good one on tap for you. Wheeling Central Catholic looking to get back into the win column. They've had a couple of rough outings in a row. They had played pretty well, but all of a sudden have lost 4 out of their last 5, with the lone win coming back on January 2nd here against McDowell in a 6-3 final. Their last 2 have been nightmarish, to say the least. A 7-3 loss against Meadville and then a 12-1 loss against Chartiers Valley. And while there's no shame in losing to Chartiers Valley, they are, I believe, have the best goal differential. Yes, best goal differential in the entire PIHL Class Single A at +80 and are atop the gold division. 12-1 is not what you're hoping for. We're going to get another chance to see Seth Mandel tonight for Wheeling Central Catholic, the goaltender, number 30. Has had some rough outings of late. Going to try and get right in this one. Meanwhile, Landon Gribben, sporting a .917 save percentage, number 31, gets the start for Plum. The Mustangs, led by a couple of big-time players, including Luca Lapiana, who has 24 points in 13 games. 13 of those goals, 7 points on the power play, and then big defenseman Nick Majors, who is dangerous both directions. Majors, number 68, good number to wear here in the Pittsburgh area. Number 68 wearing with 7 points in his last 3 games, and Plum has won 4 in a row, and they have been dominant doing it, allowing just 4 goals in those 4 games while scoring 30 of their own in that time. They are getting hot at the right time. They are 10-6. They look like a near lock for a playoff spot coming up in the PIHL Class Single A playoffs. Again, top 6 make it, excluding the Wheeling schools, and they look like they have a very, very good chance at doing some damage with a team like this. We'll see what they can do in this one. Wheeling Central Catholic, of course, led by number 79, Logan Pielik, with 17 points in 14 games. Number 11, Aiden Cooey, one of their most dangerous distributors of the puck. 21 points in 16 games on the season, 5 points on the power play for Cooey. And then big Gary Hatfield, the defender back there, with 7 points in 15 games, including 4 goals. We've got to look at some of these lines here in just a moment as we are set to get underway in Wheeling for round 2 And the face-off one looks like the Maroon Knights are going to come away with this one to start. And quickly gloved by the goaltender, Landon Gribben. We'll get a quick face-off once again. Right now, Hatfield out on a pair with Nate McMullen. And Pielik is out with Maddox Ochap as the puck is taken the other way. And Rowan Parker, the freshman. Quick shot on and a quick goal. Wow, that was fast. That one looked like it deceived the keeper. And that's going to be a goal for the youngster, A.J. Leah, the sophomore. Just 3 goals coming into this one in 16 games. Make that number 4. Well, we saw a goal in 1 minute and 9 seconds in game number 1. In game number 2, it's 24 seconds for the first goal. As that one took the keeper by surprise, and it's 1-0 early in this one. Pass back and chasing back to get that one is Anthony Smith, the junior. Puck is loose. Smith does a nice job getting back to that one. Sending down. Oh my, and that's going to wind up in the back of the net. What a nightmare. Smith was just sending a clear down, and the keeper, Mandel, lost the puck in his equipment, it looks like. Excuse me, Wood. Chris Wood. Starting goaltender was announced as Mandel. Chris Wood lost that one in his equipment. And apologies here, I did not notice that Wood went out despite being announced as Mandel, but Wood lost it in his equipment, and just like that, 2-0, less than a minute gone by. The assist on the first goal goes to Tyler Bartos, the freshman, his 4th of the season, and we've got a stoppage coming here. Looks like a penalty coming here against, let's see, had a penalty call announced. Nobody has gone to the box yet. All right, I think they were saying there was a delayed penalty on one of the goals. We'll never have any way of knowing on that second goal if it was that one. I'll go back and double check. I didn't see any officials' hands in the air, but regardless, we're back underway. 2-0, 15:37 to play, and the Maroon Knights in a bit of a hole, and nightmare start to the month of January, or more like a nightmare finish to the month of January, continues. They were outscored 19-4 in their last 2 games, make that 21-4 in 2 games and change. They've been good on the penalty kill this year. They've been okay on the power play, 15th in the league. Plum, in the meantime, has been excellent on the penalty kill, 2nd in the PIHL Class Single A, and exactly dead middle of the road at number 13 on the power play. Shot on from a bad angle, and why not try anything at this point? Ooh, a hard check into the boards there. Taking the brunt of that punishment was Stephen Probosi. So Anthony Smith gets the second goal, and A.J. Lee gets the assist on that one. So the sophomore with a multi-point game, just a minute gone by. Turnover there in the slot, nearly a problem, and a lot of pressure being put on early here by this Plum team. Shot on that one goes wide of of Wood. Wood comes into this one 1-1 with a record of 1-1 and a .917 save percentage. That number likely to go down a bit as he's allowed 2 goals on 3 shots. But the second one, puck just got lost in his pad. Ooh, bad tape-to-tape pass here. Opportunity developing. And that is a very, very good, high-quality save for Wood, who we've seen a couple of times in relief out here, as he gets the stop against Connor Riley, the sophomore. And Riley will go back to take the face-off with Ladon to his right. And good play there from Brady Kerr to break that play up, and now the Maroon Knights going the other way with it. Puck loose in the slot. Riley gets it away. Puck got behind Hayden Vossen for just a moment. He sends away. Tape-to-tape pass, or D-to-D pass, I should say. Another long shot on, and I think maybe Plum might want to give that one up. Joey Massarelli sent that one down deep, and I don't think they're going to get another freebie out of Chris Wood. Puck is loose and stuck on the side of the net, and Wood is finally going to stick his big paw back there and get that covered. 2-0, 3 minutes and 16 seconds gone by. Both goals coming in the opening minute of the period for Plum. They lead 2-0, and the Mustangs looking to win their 11th of the season. They are 10-6-0-0 on the year, and with an opportunity to continue extending their run at the playoffs here. Pass down low into the corner. Back into the slot. Puck is loose. Vossen retrieves for Wheeling Central Catholic. And he'll attempts to send deep. Didn't get it all the way. And then 2-on-1 potentially developing. That's a nice defensive play. Good job there right at the end, as that was looking like it was going to be a problem. Quick shot on is gloved. And an opportunity for Braden Baker is gloved by Landon Gribben. I believe that was McMullen who made the play on the 2-on-1. It's a nice bit of work there from McMullen. And an O-zone face-off for Wheeling Central Catholic. Puck is loose and then goes up into the netting, so we'll get a chance to do this again. That was the first shot of the game, by the way, just moments ago, from Baker for Wheeling Central Catholic. They've played pretty well here at home, but not a great start for the Maroon Knights, who last played here at home 2 weeks ago in that loss to Meadville 7-3. Hard pass up to Baker. That one got away from him. Puck came loose in the slot area, though, and little stick handle and a move there in by Rowan Parker, but he wasn't able to get a shot off. Back the other way, opportunity developing, shot on, and that puck is under the goaltender. Wood looked behind him at first, but it was not behind him. It was underneath him. Shot from Tyler Bresso. Bresso, an impressive player, the senior with 9 goals in 15 games this season. Quick attempt at a clear. That one doesn't get there. It was Alex Ledon making the play. Puck back around. Vossen is giving chase, but this is still going to be possession. Nice work here. Good forecheck as Alex Amen came up with it. Back the other way. Varengia sent away and dumping this in. Was Ladon. Puck is loose one more time. A lot of possession, not a lot of shots. 5 so far. But not a lot on that possession there. Ooh, puck comes loose, and then a quick bad angle shot from Pielik. Does not go. Good check there along the boards. Shot on, that one directed away behind the net. Pielik tries the wraparound, that one through the crease. Good opportunity developing here. Tries to pass that to a place, but Gary Hatfield's pass, nobody there, cleared away, and wholesale line changes coming as a result. Alex Wiederspiel here with you on 10-Band TV. Thanks for being with us today, folks. 2-0 early lead after a couple of tough moments for the Wheeling Central Catholic goalie to start this one. Goals on 2 of the first 3 shots for Plum. Got to hold the line here, and this is going to be offside as Scott Pushik entered the zone, but there was still a man who had not touched up yet. 10:29 to play here in the first. Talked a little bit about those 30 goals that Plum has put up in their last 4 games. La Piana has had a tremendous run of late for them with 9 points over that 4-game stretch. This shot on, sticked away. La Piana scored twice in the win over Wheeling Central Catholic when these two met earlier this season. A 4-0 win for Plum. As a little wraparound opportunity here, and the goaltender is up to the challenge there. Landon Gribben makes the stop. We'll get more changes here in a face-off coming to the left of the goalkeeper. Face-off won by Plum, but kept in the zone by the Maroon Knights. Pielik tries to center that one in front. Puck is loose around the side of the net. Was on the side of the net for a moment there. And Plum finally gains possession. That pass a little hard around the boards. Good job going back to get that one. Quick collapse there by Wheeling Central. So no chance at an odd man rush. One player goes down. Pass a little bit too long. Back the other way. This one sticked into the zone, and now the Maroon Knights give chase. Here's Pielik. Back, he was trying to find Ochap. A little bit too far for him. Pass through the zone. Coming backwards is Colby Bartos. Swinging around. Down low for Lee, who has points on both of the first 2 goals. Quick shot on. That one does not get to the keeper. Still possession for Plum, though. Back to the blue line. Hard check into the boards there. Nice work there from McMullen as he erased him out of the play, but puck does finally come out of the zone. High effort play right at the end there by Rowan Parker, the freshman forward. And back the other way. No shot opportunity off the rush there. Good defensive work by Plum. They have limited Wheeling Central Catholic to just 3 shots through the first half of this first period. Here's Lee. Already with 2 points in this one. Shot sent on and is wide of the net off a setup by Nick Majors. Pass back to the point. This will get through. That was Max Keller, and all the way back down for Landon Gribben. Gribben sends up. This is going to be too far, and an icing bring the face-off back down to Gribben's zone. .753 remaining here in the first. Wheeling Central Catholic had a nice little run in December. They opened the month with wins over Kiski and an upset over Montour that looked like they may have turned the corner. And then they played a real tough one against Quaker Valley. They played a really strong game, even in defeat against Quaker Valley 3-1. And then the Tide started to struggle a little bit, as this is going to be gloved and covered again. Didn't look like a real shot. Puck kind of flipped up on the goalkeeper, and he's able to make the play. But it looked like the tide had really turned for this Wheeling Central team. And then loss at Beaver right before the holidays, the win over McDowell, and then blowouts against Meadville and Chartiers Valley. And ever since, it has been tough stretch here for Wheeling Central Catholic. Again, losers of 4 of their last 5. Pass through the slot. Nobody home. Good defense from the Maroon Knights, tracking around the backboards there. Nice move, nice play there from Bodie Burge. Maroon Knights sending this one up. It's sticked away by the keeper, Landon Gribben. Good support work there, and still fighting, forechecking was Tino Sperlaza. Sperlaza, a sophomore forward, has yet to find the score sheet through 11 games. This is 12th of the season. Crossing into the zone, shot up, a high riser, and that one clearly seen by the keeper, Wood. I believe LaDon fired that one. Face-off one, and McMullen sends around the boards after the Maroon Knights win there on the face-off, back past the red line. D-to-D pass. Ooh, that one intended, a long one intended for Brody Howell. Icing waved off. I think Howell got a piece of it. And back the other way. Nice work from Hatfield. Gary Hatfield. Pass into the slot. Maddox Ochap couldn't handle that one. Hatfield, little physical there to retrieve the puck. Sends that one across the zone, but the Maroon Knights will retreat. Here's Howell. Howell working. Hard angle shot. That one wide of the net and comes out of the zone. Tracking back to make that play is LaDon. Alex LaDon, the sophomore, with 10 points in 16 games. He's had a really, really nice sophomore season. Shot comes back, it's on and gloved again, and now it looks like Wood has got that glove going. Early on, it was a struggle, and again, lost one in his own gear that he had made the play. It was just a long shot. He gloved it, and it came out of his glove, and he lost it in his gear, and all of a sudden it trickled in behind the net. And that was goal number 2, and that was Anthony Smith who scored that one. I'm sure he wasn't expecting to score on that. Play was offside, so had to send in. That was Scott Pushik. Fighting for it right at that blue line there. Nice work from Sperlaza for Wheeling Central Catholic. Good battle won. And sent down into the zone by Baker and quickly the other way. Not much in the way of numbers. This one sent in, sticked away by Wood. Nice pinch to keep it in temporarily, and then the puck comes back to Massarelli. Shot on from the other side. That was Max Keller. Good save again there from Wood. He's looked much more steady as the period has progressed. After a frightening start, 2 goals on 3 shots to open this game, including one that probably should not have been a goal, but he has rounded into form nicely here in the period. Puck lost on the attempted entry. Looks like that was Colby Bartos. Couldn't quite cleanly enter. Puck is stopped, and now the forecheck pressure is on, and finally Gribben has had enough and sends that back around. Maddox Ochap looked like he wanted to fire that one off the boards. Instead, it is into the stands. No delay of game. So 4:01 remaining in the opening frame. 2-0 Plum on top. Strong first period for the Mustangs. They've won the battle for shots 7-4, and nothing particularly high danger that they have allowed. Might be more impressive what they have let up, or what they have not let up, rather than what they have done, as the goals were just a wee bit fluky, particularly the second one. The first one was pretty good. Quick shot on, and through a screen, fighting through that one, Wood gloves it. So again, the youngster has really warmed up here. Nice back half of the first period for the junior. Came into this one with rock-solid numbers, a 1-1 record, .917 save percentage, .202 goals against, and a shutout to boot. As the Maroon Knights struggle to clear this one, this could be trouble. Puck came onto the net. I think that was some friendly fire there. Wood was able to stick it away. Puck comes, terrific move. Hatfield tries to backhand that one on the net, and up to the task was Gribben. Man, Gary Hatfield is skating with some purpose in this one. Maroon Knights had 3 underneath the goal line there, able to keep that one in. It's McMullen. Nice work on the steal. Rowan Parker. Parker just out of reach on the pass through the slot to Pielik. All he would have had to do is redirect. Now the other way it goes, Brody Howell. Howell shot on that high and wide. 2:40 to go in the first. Pielik will chase this down. Nice work there, using the boards to get away. He's being harassed, though, by Alex Amen, and finally able to get this to the other side of the rink. Nice long pass up and corralled by Burge. No shot on the play, though. Now Aiden Cooey on the ice. Haven't heard much from him, but Cooey, a dynamite distributor for this Wheeling Central team. Great overall offensive player. Quick turnover. Shot didn't get in. Brady Kerr had a good look, so it seemed, but the lane closed up quickly. 1:50 remaining in the first. 2-0. Plum on top. And just not much in the way of danger so far. Cooey's shot off the skates. That time, really nice play from Max Keller. Back the other way. This is off the stick of Massarelli. Couldn't handle it. Now going back, hard hit into the boards, and an instant foul coming here. And a response coming as well. Oh, man, you never want to see that. Colby Bartos in, standing up for his teammate who took what I think is likely going to be a boarding call. And A.J. Leah, who has 2 points, is still down, which you don't want to see. So Bartos is definitely going to get some time. They're sending Bartos off the ice. Looks like they may have given Bartos a misconduct. In the meantime, Kerr has got a trip to the box, and we'll get the official call here in just a moment. Let's see. They are also sending... No, I think they're just sending Kerr to the box. Boy, this is rough. Lee is still down. And you just hope he's okay. That was a rough hit into the corner of the boards. Officials are talking this one over. Leah is up, which is good to see, and skating off under his own power. Well, I don't know if we'll see him again in this game, but certainly for his sake, I hope he's well enough to play, but I imagine they'll err on the side of caution. And we'll wait and see. We're going to have to sort this whole thing out, but you can expect... So Colby Bartos gets a game misconduct for fighting. And in the meantime, Kerr got a 2 and a 10. They are also putting Zeke Burkle in the box as well, the senior. So when it's all said and done, Bartos standing up for his teammate, you just can't fight in this league. And that may cost his team a little bit. Not a great looking hit. Now the officials are explaining everything to the coaching staff. The fans here did not like the call at all. There are plenty of Plum fans in attendance. You may have heard some of their remarks. We're still waiting on a complete explanation here. We've got what we have for now, wondering if there will be additional explainers here. From what I can tell, we'll be 4-on-4 for 2 minutes, and then a 3-minute power play for Wheeling Central Catholic, which will not make Plum fans happy. The Mustangs, where the venerable Pat McAfee once played, taking on, from his first home, taking on a school from his second home in West Virginia. All right, well, all is said and done, and it does appear we're going to get 2 minutes of 4-on-4 here. And then the question will be, do we get a penny.com power play? So they are sending now over to the box. Will Amen, the sophomore, into the box. So 4-on-4 it is. A lot to get there, but we are there. For the next 2 minutes, that'll lead us into the second period as there's just 1:07 to play. Lots of open ice here. PIHL drop pass back. Oh, it's loose. PIHL couldn't get that one cleanly. That's an excellent defensive play there by Keller as he cleaned up a play with a lot of open net. Can Plum now take advantage here of this 4-on-4? Seen a lot of speed among the top teams in this class. As this one, good defensive play. PIHL sends this up, shot on and swallowed. Good play there. Bodie Burge's shot didn't have a chance. Landon Gribben cuts off the angle. And a nice start for Gribben. All things considered, has made 6 saves and has been perfect here in the first. Swung around the boards here as the 4-on-4 continues. Aiden Cooey out for Wheeling Central. Oh boy, a couple of guys running into their own men. Cooey wanted a call there. I think he thought about there was an interference there. Long shot from far away. Doesn't go. Ladon with the puck. Sends on his pass a bit too far. In the slot, opportunity developing and lost. But sending back to the blue line. Not in time to get a shot off as the puck dies on Ladon's stick as a result of the time expiring. 2-0 is the lead for Plum here in the first period. We're going to step aside briefly. We'll return momentarily with the second period and a fresh 17 on the clock. Plum leading Wheeling Central Catholic. Back after this on TenbandTV.
Thank you for calling Penny, PA's health insurance marketplace. How can I help you?
I need help paying my health insurance premiums.
You came to the right place. Penny gets you the lowest costs on high-quality plans.
Enroll now at penny.com, paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
Gonna get up, pretty baby. Gonna get out of this rocking chair.
Cross ice, and it comes back to Lucas Blows. Hey, rookie! Welcome to the show, the Penguins Cup Championship show, the Penguins Cup playoff show, and the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars putting on a show.
Tell the boys and girls I just don't care.
Do you have a favorite leather couch or chair that's damaged? Has your car, boat, or RV's interior seen better days? Maybe your business's furniture or your private aircraft's interior could use a little love. You're probably thinking replacement is going to be expensive.
A fresh 17 on the clock. We're still at 4-on-4. Plum and Wheeling Central Catholic following the brouhaha at the end of the first that resulted in a game misconduct for Colby Bartos, a potential injury to A.J. Leah, and a misconduct for Wheeling Central Catholic's Brady Kerr, who will have to serve an additional 10 minutes as well. 4-on-4, though. Shot on. Was sticked away by Hayden Vossen, who got a piece of it. Another shot on. That's a real quality save from Chris Wood. Sticked around the boards. Vossen giving chase. Plum got there first. The Mustangs sent into the corner, but going back to retrieve it was Grady Mullen. And this puck sent up, got away, and will result in an icing. Clock is still moving, has not stopped. So they'll have to correct the clock here, but that is the end of the 4-on-4. This will now be the first Penny.com power play for Wheeling Central Catholic, with the faceoff coming in their own zone. Plum with a couple of shorthanded goals this year. Tyler Bresso has 2 of them. Joey Massarelli with 2 as well. Shot on that one high and wide. That one was from Anthony Smith, who has a goal already in this game. Smith wanted to see if he could find one more. Hatfield now with the puck. He's had a strong start to this game, skating really well. Hatfield chasing his own dump in. Nice check for Hatfield and retrieves the puck, then sends out into no man's land, and there was nobody there as Mullen goes back to get the puck. 2 minutes and 5 seconds remaining on that 5-minute major for fighting. Again, can't do that in the PIHL. Play developing, backhander. Don't think it actually got on net. Puck is still loose at the half wall. And sent all the way back down. 1:40 to go on the penalty. Maroon Knights have not had a ton of pressure. Lots of one and dones so far in this game. Terrific play there to take away the pass. Good diving effort from Ladon. And just completely took it away. Now Vossen an opportunity. They want to go D to D. Pass. Oh, Pielik had the opportunity at the dot. He was sitting in Ovechkin's office, but he couldn't get the wood on it. 1 minute to go on the power play. Pielik sends back. Center ice, Hatfield. He gains the zone, sends down into the corner. Pielik gives chase. Nice work right out in front, nobody there. Puck got all the way back to the point, shot on, didn't get there. And another clear. This one won't get all the way down, but Hatfield will go and get it, send it back up. This has been a nice penalty kill for Plum. Again, second best penalty kill in Class Single A in the PIHL out of 25 teams. Shot on. That one redirected off a few things and ultimately was sticked away and then cleared out of the zone. Nice start for Landon Gribben. He hasn't been asked to do anything crazy, but he's done exactly what he's been asked to do, and it has led to an early shutout here, and that will do it for the power play. It is over. 2-0 the score still. Plum on top, and good to see A.J. Lee is out there, and Lee is skating. Lee already with a goal in this one, put a backhander on. That one doesn't get through. His pass back out into the slot came loose, and now fighting for a 50-50 puck. This sent back around, but not enough on it. Doesn't get out of the zone either. So they've been trading turnovers back and forth in the O zone. Shot on, blocked. Sending back to the blue line. Now moving his way up. Pass in the slot, directed high in the air. Sent down low. Lee again. The sophomore sends back to the tape, or sends back to the blue line, back to Lee. Lee at the dot. Fires one on, and that's a terrific blocker save from Wood. Great shift here from Lee's line. Shot on. Keeper might have gotten a small piece of that one. Wood had a rough start to this one, but he has now saved 8 consecutive and now 9 of 11 in total. And this is cleared down. This would be an icing, going to give chase here. It is waved off. Nice high hustle play. Went to the below the goal line, and the keeper wound up deciding to play it. There's a high hustle play there. And puck comes loose, and now an opportunity developing. Shot on, and not on net for Bodie Burge. Puck loose in the slot. Burge can't quite get to it. Plum has it at the blue line. This comes out, squeaks out. A lot of neutral zone play and just generally not a lot of sustained possession either. Ooh, turnover down low. Problem and a backhander in front, and that's a nightmare play for Plum, and Wheeling Central will capitalize, and the Maroon Knights cut the lead in half. Aiden Cooey. Puck served up to him on a silver platter, and he just backhands it right on the ice. You'll see it again. And Cooey, wow. Good forecheck, high effort, great awareness to be there after the misplay. 11:14 to go, and an icing here going to lead to an O-zone faceoff for Wheeling Central Catholic. Down by 1. Face-off won by Pielik. Pielik around the back of the net. Leaves this for the defender. Shot on, redirected. This one loose in front and finally sticked away, and Plum has got it. They're going to send this up. Oh, hard pass. Too much on that one, and going to be an icing there as that puck took an unfortunate bounce for Alex Amen. The sophomore looked like he was going to get there first, but it went hard around the boards, and all of a sudden he was not likely to be the first guy there. So another O-zone face-off, and Pielik wins it one more time. Cooey takes a little shot, puts the puck in the high slot. Nobody was there for Wheeling Central Catholic, so Plum going the other way with it. Good disciplined play from both of these teams. Particularly impressed with what Plum has done. They've taken away a lot of time and space, but not right there as Pielik, they're going to say he's offside. Oh, boy, that was awfully close. He may have left a hair early. He was trying to hold, and the official says Pielik goes. Boy, wow. That was real close. 10:28 to go here in the second frame. 2-1 Plum on top of a Wheeling Central Catholic team trying to avoid their 5th loss in 6 games. Plum trying to win their 5th straight. This shot on, gloved and then batted down and gloved again by Wood. Plum has won 4 straight, and they've done it in dominating fashion, but all of a sudden hasn't been dominant tonight. This is an angry Maroon Knights team. They have not played well of late, but they are playing pretty well in this one. And good to see, though, that Lee was out on that couple of shifts here this period for Plum, considering they're without Bartos on that misconduct. Puck loose in the slot. Oh, really nice play on the stick. And then going the other way with it is Burge. Burge loses it. And Rowan Parker took a little shot there at the end of that play. No call. Maroon Knights still with the puck. Ooh, good defensive effort. Back to the blue line. Puck kept in. Little sustained pressure here. Shot on. That may have gotten through to the keeper and would have been a save if it did. Nice backhander off the boards. Lee went down again, but he's up. Following the play now. Into the slot. Attempted pass for Lee. He has to go back and retrieve it off of somebody's skate. Ooh, 3-on-2 now potentially developing here off a loose puck. Shot on. That one just wide. Aiden Cooey went down. Puck sent into the corner. And now going for a change is Riley Schoonover. Schoonover, a player haven't talked much about. 15 points on the season in now in his 16th game, but coming into this one a point-per-game player and has had 5 points on the power play. Just haven't had a chance to see him much in this opening frame, or in the opening frame. Now we are midway through the second frame. And we're getting another conversation with one of the officials and the scorers table. Not sure what that's about. But faceoff came in the neutral zone, won by Wheeling Central Catholic. Sent now into the O zone. Back once again. No real forechecking pressure for the Maroon Knights on many of their shifts. You're kind of seeing it here. They've peeled back a little bit. And they need to. It seems like they need to more pick their spots. Fighting for positioning there around the boards. It's Max Keller. He's had a strong game for Plum. And getting that one away is Anthony Smith. Up, gaining the zone, shot on. Wood was game for that one. I don't think they're going to get another gimme. Stick knocked out of Hatfield's hands. That should have been a call for a slash, and we do indeed have a hand in the air, and that is going to be the call. Let's see who they actually got on it. But Hatfield's stick went flying. And they're going to get Brody Howell, the senior, big forward. So that'll be the second Penny.com power play of this game for Wheeling Central Catholic. They are 0 for 1, had an extended power play as a result of a fighting major against Colby Bartos. Didn't do much with it, though. Here's Pielek. His shot pass is deflected wide. Another pass into the slot from a bad angle. Went off a couple of skates, and now this is flung around the boards. Mullen can't quite keep the zone there. Puck comes loose to Hatfield in his own zone. Drop pass at the blue line. One-timer attempt on. What a save! Got all of that one and kept it low, and the keeper makes the play. Puck still loose. Got to get this one away, and finally cleared. This one gets through Hatfield. Not all the way down. Pielek is able to stop that from happening. Hatfield might have slowed it up a little bit, and Hatfield's going to swing this one all the way around the boards. Maroon Knights weren't able to gain any possession there. That touched really close to the trapezoid behind the net. Shot on. Ooh, that one nearly trickled through. Good save there, and another hit. Loosens things up there for Nate McMullen, who had the shot. Back to Vossen now, 40 seconds to go on the Penny.com power play. Pielek gives chase behind the net. His pass in front. Puck is loose, and somebody got a stick on it in that massive humanity and sent it away. And now here's A.J. Lee doing some penalty killing and gets that one deep. Vossen with the puck. Puck comes loose and sent deep and giving chase now. Plum going to have an opportunity. Developing for a short-handed goal. I think Bresso's going to get an assist on that one, and Schoonover. Sorry, I think Both Bressos are going to be in on that one. Tyler Bresso is going to get credit for that one, his 10th goal of the season. And with fewer than 10 seconds to go on the power play, well done. And that's a high hustle play from Plum. And Tyler Bresso, we talked about him a bit earlier. That is his third shorthanded goal of the season for Bresso. Schoonover gets the assist. He himself has a whole bunch of shorties this season. 3-1, Plum leads. Bad angle shot gets deflected wide. Giving chase. We just saw, by the way, on the ice for the first time since the penalty, Brady Kerr. He got a 2 and a 10. And this will not be icing. Puck was deflected. Dangerous pass through. Majors is able to retrieve it for Plum. Majors down behind the goal line. Bresso back out to the point. Shot didn't get through. It was Aiden Cooey who made that play, and then Cooey takes a shot. I think he wanted a cross-checking call. Does not get that call. And puck finds itself in the glove of Wood. 5:05 to go in the second period. Reminder, of course, we'll have a lengthier intermission coming up. They will bring out the Zamboni in between the second and third period, and we'll step aside at that time. 3-1, Plum leads, and the question now, does Wheeling Central Catholic have a response in them? Plum looks like that shorty has given them serious life. Big opportunity, shot didn't get through. Oh, baby, that was a high-danger chance developing, and it never made its way through, and we're going to get a penalty coming. This looks like it's going to be against Wheeling Central Catholic. This should be the first power play for Plum. Yep, slashing call coming. Saw the stick go, and Maddox Ochap is headed to the box. These are two teams not unaccustomed to playing the rough and tumble game, and Ochap, who has 29 penalty minutes on the season, will get 2 more tacked on there for number 13. So a penny.com power play for the Plum Mustangs. Faceoff, though, is won, and ultimately puck is cleared by Rowan Parker. Plum, the median team right now in the league, 13th out of 25. You can thank a math teacher for that one. Median team in the league at just a shade under a quarter, 23%. Shot on, this is going to get into the netting. Rowan Parker got a piece of the shot from Massarelli. The freshman defender has had a really nice season. There are some young pieces for this Mustang team. Massarelli is one of them, and he has been excellent this season, 10 points in 16 games. And you'll love to see young players playing up against their age group. It's impressive work from the freshman. Giving chase here. Puck came back on the stick of a Maroon Knight. Looked like it was Pielik who's able to clear that down. And he'll go for a change. Once it gets all the way down, here's A.J. Leah. Leah, stick handling, crosses the blue line. Nice zone entry for Leah, then a little drop pass, shot on, and took too long to make that play. Puck came right back to him, though. Great stick move, and tried one too many moves. A pass through the slot is intercepted and cleared. Max Keller put some high effort and good work on that play, but a minute 20 gone now in the power play, and Keller maybe should have taken one of those shots himself when he had the moment. 3:21 to go here. Leah, another good, nearly, and does in fact run into his own guy. He'll come back off there. And first player back. That's a high hustle play from Bodie Burge. Finally, they're able to get this one out. Numbers developing here at the end of the power play. 3-on-2, shot on. This one kicked away by the keeper Wood. He's been much better. Had a rough start. Long one on. That one nearly got through, it looked like. I don't think the keeper saw it cleanly, but he got enough of his body down. That is the end of the power play. Penny.com power play comes up short for Plum. Now here's Majors, the senior. Majors backhands that one towards the keeper. It's sticked away by Wood. Wheeling Central Catholic wants to go the other way with it. They've only got 2.5 minutes left here in the period to try and find a response. It's been a physical, hard-fought game. Puck loose in the slot. Ooh, nearly comes to PIHL. Comes out of the zone and back to Vossen. Soft pass, now sent into the zone. PIHL gets it deep. Retrieved by Plum. Backhander up towards Brody Howell. He has one of the penalties in this period. Howell sticks it around the boards. Can't quite keep it in. Shot on. This is trouble. Rebound. Oh, and handcuffed. Once again, backhander shot wide by Howell. A couple of good saves by Wood. And then another hard shot into the boards there. And we're going to get an icing call here. I don't believe we're getting a penalty. We're going to get an icing call here. But this has been a hard-fought game. Getting a live look in, by the way, right now. South Fayette down 3-2 late in that one. .141 to go here in the second period. And physical, this is maybe the most physical game we've seen here at Wesbanco Arena. We've done 8 games here this season between Wheeling Park and Wheeling Central Catholic, and they apparently saved the nastiest of them all for the very last regular season game that we've got here. There's another hard hit. That's what a check. And then what looks like an uncalled trip right there. Officials are letting a lot go, and then an offside there. And I'm always hesitant to be critical of officiating, but I think in an effort to try and call this as even as possible, they're letting a few things go a little bit. Fans here, I don't think there's satisfied fans on either side. As Aiden Cooey will take the faceoff. It's won by Wheeling Central Catholic. And then a big hit on Bodie Burge. And Plum laying the lumber. Now here's Leah. Wants to go with a little backhander. Couldn't get the shot off. He got tied up. Good defensive play. Puck still in the zone, though. Into the corner. Giving chase. That was Bresso. Puck comes on the stick of a Maroon Knight defender. Now Burge. Burge trying to split 2 defenders. Chases the puck into the corner. Takes a high shot there. And puck comes loose. Looks like it's going to be one of those games where these two are just going to be nasty to one another the whole time. 25 seconds to go. Puck comes loose. One last opportunity potentially there. And no call at the end. Now I will say, the end of that play, the skater was out of gas, but I don't know. Might have had too much on that one. I think it was Burge again. Ultimately going to lead to a faceoff here down in the Plum zone. 7 seconds to go. Faceoff is won, by Wheeling Central Catholic. Looked like they weren't going to get it. Shot on and gloved. Can of corn. Landon Gribben. And that may remove the danger. There's just a second left, and I don't know that they'll be able to get a shot off in 1 second. 3-1 the score here, and like this call from Paul Ratcliffe and his coaching staff, they're going to pull the goalie here with 1 second left. May as well go 6-on-5, and they're not able to get a shot off. It has been a testy game, to say the least. There is shouting on both sides at the moment. Not sure if the jawing is between the players, the fans and the players. It's tough to say. But this is a game that has gotten nasty. after a couple of really big hits that were laid. None bigger, perhaps, than the A.J. Leah hit. That said, end of the second period, 3-1 here. Plum on top of Wheeling Central Catholic, trying to win their 5th in a row. Wheeling Central Catholic trying to avoid their 5th loss in 6 games. I'm Alex Wiederspiel. This is PIHL Hockey on TenbandTV. Back after this with the third period.
Thank you for calling Penny, PA's health insurance marketplace. How can I help you?
I need help paying my health insurance premiums.
You came to the right place. Penny gets you the lowest costs on high-quality plans.
Enroll now at penny.com, paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
Gonna get out, pretty baby. Gonna get out of this rocking chair.
Cross ice, and it comes back to Lucas Blows. Hey, rookie! Welcome to the show, the Penguins Cup Championship Show, the Penguins Cup Playoff Show, and the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars putting on a show.
Tell the boys and girls I just don't care.
Do you have a favorite leather couch or chair that's damaged? Has your car, boat, or RV's interior seen better days? Maybe your business's furniture or your private aircraft's interior could use a little love. You're probably thinking replacement is going to be expensive. And what happens to the damaged piece after you throw it out? Does it just end up in a landfill? It doesn't have to. FiberNew specializes in the restoration of leather, plastic, and vinyl. To get an estimate, connect with us today.
Palak now in front. Love, glove, save. LHG, Landon Horder Cribben with a big stop in front. Stroke on the right point, Stroker from the circle. In front, redirect goes wide. The tick and the tack was there, but the toe misses as Shellhouse couldn't chip that one into the open net. Redirect in front, save, rebound, stop, third try. Denial seems it had to come. Jackson Fox stopping everybody. Went ahead and moving it forward now, back the other way. Opportunity, score! Grab Shellhouse. Our first tally of the afternoon. His Titan teammates.
5 weeks.
Not that you're counting it down, Kevin. Great Frez in front. Martin stopped. Struka tried to make the feed.
Struka put his hands on his helmet because he thought Mahoney.
Ripping it. Struka from the circle. Love, glove, save. Jackson Fox. Kept in. Fed down low, in tight, blocker stop made as Shellhouse put it on the tape of his teammate Robert Mahoney. Dallas from Montour centers, save, rebound, kept out. Nairn with 2 tries, and it's going to go in. So Nairn does get the second crack. When there to help him out, the rebound was right under the pad or near the pad and then poked in. Irwin back the other way, good feed. Rising shot, save, made Malecki in the slot. And
Open division. I do believe they do a state championship now. I'm not sure what they call it.
Great feed, score! Madrovich on the tape, Palak. Ryan Unick bringing it back. Unick drags, has a man with him. Unick shot on, save made, rebound stopped as well. Great chances in tight. Pavlik looking.
John Tucci live, folks.
Good pass.
Breakaway. Here comes a chance. Speaking of live and worth it. Turning it inside out and scoring. Jake Fink. Here they come again. 2-on-1. Leading the charge back is Fink. Fink looks it over. Wrist shot. Score! Jake Fink dropping.
Chase Irwin, where was the D for the white shirts?
Somebody mentioned something about an all-star tie. Malecki with the shot. Off the cuff of the glove is now Cole. Moves it ahead.
Looking for the ENG.
Unick gets it. And the fat lady can likely put the hot dog down, stop singing, and take Bob Orquist off the hook. We have a...
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
Look at him, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, climbing his way through the corporate rat race. We've all been there, focused on that next raise, promotion, chocolate bar. Keeping an eye on your health can be exhausting. Weight Loss Direct is a personalized wellness and weight loss program. We utilize an AI algorithm to determine your specific foods and match you with a real-life coach and an easy-to-follow meal plan so you could stay on track to success and health. Check out weightlossdirect.com to learn more.
Stevenson did get a shot on goal, but it was a right pad save by Hastings. Here comes a chance and a counter and a goal! John
One shot.
And their teammate almost back clear.
And there it is, Bob.
The jinx. Bowser, a lacrosse type goal.
One shot.
And their teammate almost back clear.
And there it is, Bob.
The jinx. Bowser, a lacrosse type goal.
It doesn't happen at the college level. If you can't play 5-on-5 hockey, you're going to be in trouble. So that's what I'm looking for.
You're kind of evaluating, does this...
Absolutely. Because that's the hardest thing to teach kids. If we get them at the college level, if they don't already have some of that high IQ built in, it's very difficult to teach that. So sometimes people look at my roster and see that there are a fair number of players from the Pittsburgh area on my rosters, all my teams, even my D1 team. And people go, well, that's...
And he does. They got on Ziegler, and also he made a save. Got it in front. Zatoski's doing it loose, and it's tapped in. And the Avonworth players, there early in this third period. No ice cuts normally in the regular season. We'd get an ice cut between periods 2 and 3. We got a goal and a 3-1 lead. That's the Mitch Timsick from Richland. He dropped pass and a trailer and a glove save. Zagorski, the defense, trailing and a better
in there too, so you can't just assume that they're going to get that 2-on-0. Oh!
In front score, Switalski. Brandon Switalski, the West Allegheny.
Thank you for calling Penny, PA's official health insurance marketplace. How can I help?
Would preventative care and screenings be an option?
You came to the right place. Penny gets you the lowest cost on high-quality plans.
Enroll now at penny.com, paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store.
The puck is taken the other way. And Rowan Parker, the freshman. Quick shot on and a quick goal. Wow, that was fast. Job getting back to that one. Sending down. Oh my, and that's going to wind up in the back of the net. What a nightmare. Smith. Shot on from a bad angle, and why not try anything at this point? Ooh, a hard check into the boards there. Taking the brunt of that punishment but the second one, puck just got lost in his pad. Ooh, bad tape-to-tape pass here. Opportunity developing, and that is a very, very good high-quality save. But he wasn't able to get a shot off. Back the other way. Opportunity developing. Shot on. And that puck is under the goaltender. Now going back, hard hit into the boards, and an instant foul coming here. And a response coming as well. Oh, man, you never want to see that. Play, and just generally not a lot of sustained possession either. Ooh, turnover down low. Problem and a backhander in front, and that's a nightmare play. And sent deep and giving chase now. Plum going to have an opportunity. Developing for a short-handed goal. Can't quite keep it in. Shot on. This is trouble. Rebound. Oh, and handcuffed. Once again, backhander shot wide by Howell. A couple of good saves by Wood. And no call at the end. Now, I will say, the end of that play, it was a short-handed goal from Tyler Bresso that made this a 3-1 game. Plum on top of Wheeling Central Catholic. Welcome back into Wesbanco Arena. Alex Wiederspiel here with you on TenbandTV. And thank you for joining us tonight. However you may be joining us, whether by app or YouTube or whatever other means you may be using, we've had a good one. We've had a chippy game between these two. Plum won the earlier meeting 4-0. And there you have been really back and forth in this one as the Mustangs have carried much of the rate of play in this one. Got early goals in strange fashion. A.J. Lee scored with just 24 seconds into the first period. And seconds later, a bizarre situation. Anthony Smith fired one from way far away. Didn't think it was an actual shot, and the goalie, Chris Wood, caught it, dropped it, and lost it in his equipment, and it popped out and rolled into the net. As bizarre and unfortunate a play as you'll see. He was pretty good after that. He stopped 14 of his next 15 shots, and it is 3-1. The lone goal, Aiden Cooey, good forechecking off of a bad turnover by Plum, deep beneath their own goal line. And that's all the scoring in this one. We've had it all, though. We've had a fight that led to an ejection. We had a game, an unsportsmanlike conduct leading to a 10-minute misconduct penalty. That was what started the fight in many respects. It has been chippy here. And I will say more than a few calls that it seems like the officials just said, we'll let it go. Referees today, Haas and Lucas. We'll see if they tighten up at all in the third period. 3-1, Plum with 17 minutes to try and hold on for win number 11 as they continue their push towards the playoffs. Wheeling Central Catholic trying to get back to 500 on the season, at least from a points percentage perspective. They would technically be under 500 still, as they are 7-8-0-1. Giving chase to this puck, Brody Howell picked up a penalty in the second period. Couldn't get there. Puck sticked down the ice and then sent right back down and through the stick of Gary Hatfield. No icing call. Logan Pielik fires one up off the skate of one player and then thought it might have gone off the stick of another, and instead no ice or no dice there, and it is in fact an ice. I thought Ladon actually got a piece of it. The sophomore Alex Ladon has been active in this one on that pair with Anthony Smith. Face-off one. Tell you what, this is a Plum team that they are going to be a hard out in the playoffs, potentially. They started off really slow this season, lost 4 of their first 5 games, and have only lost 1 time since. Shot behind the net. Wind up being on the back of the netting, and now going the other way with it. Here comes Tyler Bartos, the freshman. 7 points in 16 games, sets up a one-timer shot from the point. That one I don't think ever made it on net, and it did not. Went all the way down where it's retrieved by Ladon. So it was a shot from Smith, I believe. Now here's A.J. Leah, who has 2 points in the first period, took a terribly hard shot, and then takes another one right there, gets right back up, and then a cross-check, and this is almost certainly going to lead to a call. Bodie Burge, and now we've got more extracurriculars here, and it looks like they didn't leave the chippiness in the locker room. This probably should be a cross-check on Burge. And that is the call. Actually, they're going to get them both. A.J. Leah took the initial hit up high, and they really have been going after him. So he heads to the box, and instead of a penny.com power play, I think we're going to get a 4-on-4 here, depending on how they sort this all out. If they give anyone an extra 2 minutes, which is possible here. I thought even if you were going to argue that Lee responded, there was a response to the response. But it looks like they're going to wind up going with offsetting, and we're not even going to get 4-on-4 here. Wow. They're going to get Burge on a holding call Bold on a roughing call, and they got Leah on a holding call. I don't think that's going to stop the hitting, and it continues. Turnover here. Opportunity developing for Wheeling Central Catholic. Oh, really nice play, but he's feeling it. That is a heck of a block from number 41, Max Keller, but he is definitely feeling the pain right now. He is skating to the bench. I think he took it in the groin. Either way, wherever that hit him, it didn't feel good. But that's a heck of a play by the young man, Nick Majors. Majors, nice move. Second move, not enough on it. And puck got away from him. Now here comes Wheeling Central Catholic giving chase. Behind the net. Shot into the boards. Grady Mullen went down. Puck goes out of play. I think Pushik is wondering if that was a delay of game. That is not what is being called. He certainly was asking for the call. Aiden Cooey will come out to take the Ozone face-off for the Knights. Mullen and Ladon already going at it. The official tells Mullen to get back on his side. Ladon gives him a little stick tap on the skate. Then Cooey gets tossed from the circle. And so does Major. Shot on. This is wide of the net. Gribben has not been overly busy tonight. Just 11 shots against. He's saved 10 of them. They've been pretty effective, though. When he's needed to be, he's been pretty effective. Now here's Majors. Puck is loose and sent out of the zone. Back into the zone, and that bounced off of a Mustang player. In fact, it was Majors. He was offside, not intentional. 13:35 to go here in period number 3. 3-1, Plum on top. The Mustangs right now 5th in the division, and they are giving chase 3 points back of Montour, who is 11-4 with 33 points on the season. Top 6 will make the playoffs. Oh, nice keep in, and then a really good move with the stick. Second move didn't have what it took to keep it in play, though, was Rowan Parker. The freshman's been active in this one for the Maroon Knights. Gains the zone, fires this one down. That one actually through the glove of the keeper, but not a danger to go on net. Turned over at the blue line, and now back the other way, it's the Mustangs. This one redirects off of Gary Hatfield. Pielik chases into the zone, sends it around. That one takes a not super fortuitous bounce, but fortunately nobody really there. What a strange bounce off the corner board. Puck still loose, and finally Aiden Cooey is going to carry this one out. And some numbers here. Rebound there as he couldn't glove that one down on the Cooey shot. Pielik trying to get a piece of that puck. Can't get it. Cooey gives chase. That's Ochap, giving chase. Now going against Hatfield. This one dumped in. Vossen first there to retrieve it. Puck is loose and then sticked away into the high part of the glass. That looked dangerous for just a moment. Chris Wood stick that away with some fury, and then that puck gets loose and through. He tried to stick it again, and a relatively low danger shot's going to find its way into the back of the net. Oh, not what you're hoping for Chris Wood or this group. And that's going to wind up being just the second goal of the season for Varangia. Andy Varangia, the sophomore forward, hasn't seen a ton of playing time tonight. He will score, and you can see this again on the replay. Very, very soft, and I think Wood was essentially playing that one almost like it was baseball with his stick, and it's just a bit of a misplay there for the young man. 4-1. Backhander high and wide. Now in the corner. Nice move to get that away. Plum has taken a commanding lead here in the third period. Can they close? Wheeling Central Catholic going the other way. Moving into the zone. Pass through the slot. This is going to bounce off the board, back to the point. Seam pass through to the dot. Opportunity developing. That one wide of the net. Another shot on. Wood got a piece of it. Second one, I believe, he got a piece of as well. Back out. Massarelli. Another just standout player for this Plum team. Strong freshman defender. Fires that one low and on. Good job guarding the 5-hole there from Wood. Puck loose and eventually retreating out of the zone and back onto the stick of Massarelli. He'll send D to D. Up to Keller. Puck got through and chasing it down. Wheeling Central Catholic, but giving chase and forcing a misplay there and an icing against the Maroon Knights. So Plum will get a chance for an O-zone face-off. And they're going to keep this line out there. I think they've liked what they've seen. Ladon and Smith, the D pairing. This puck got loose and through. Able to hold the line. Nice play there. What a defensive play there from Anthony Smith. But then the puck comes loose. Puck bounced off the goaltender's stick and nearly became a huge problem there. Big hit laid down by Bodie Burge. Trying to separate the puck carrier. Now going the other way. Pass behind the intended target, Nick Majors. Majors was offside and played that puck, so that'll come back out for a neutral zone faceoff. 10:05 to go here in our final period of play, at least regulation, assuming that the Maroon Knights cannot make a big push back here. They're going to need a little bit more than what they've had. Just a single shot through the first 6 minutes and 55 seconds of this third period. They are going to have to find some sustained pressure to have a chance at this one, and we're going to get a whistle. That play did not happen. By period, Plum has outshot Wheeling Central Catholic in both the first and the second, 9-6 and then 9-5, and right now it is 1-1. I'm sorry, 4-1, correction. Pielek can't quite get that one where it needs to go, but good interception there into the slot. Danger there, low shot, good save, and then sticked away. That's a nice piece of work there by a goaltender who has been sharp when he is needed to be. Landon Gribben makes another good play. That's just the second shot of the frame for Wheeling Central Catholic. Big hit there, Gary Hatfield, and then going right at Hatfield, and this is likely going to be a penalty. They went at Leah again. I will say the Hatfield hit looked a little bit cleaner that time, and I think he may wind up drawing a penalty there. I think any hit on Lee is drawing a response at this point. And that, I think, is probably the right call. The response there by Schoonover was over the line. Again, worth noting, Wheeling Central has gone at A.J. Leah multiple times. Not all that dissimilar. If you watched a few weeks back, the New York Rangers defenseman Will Borgen just was getting repeatedly beaten. Now the fans are going at it as well. Scene could get even chippier if possible here. 9:21 to go. Fans yelling at each other over this one. Two minutes to go. Power play brought to you by Penny.com. And Pielek and the Maroon Knights need one. Oh boy, that one, a hard shot from Hatfield. Looked like it caught a redirection and did not find its way to the back of the net. Good skating, good stick save on a shot from Pielek. Pielek sends another one on and able to corral that one up is the young goaltender Gribben. The senior in just his eighth start of the season. He is 3-4 with a .917 save percentage, and he's living up to that. He has stopped 14 of 15 so far. Here's Pielek now with the puck. Hard shot from Hatfield. That one redirected. Then Hatfield got the puck again, sent it around to Cooey. Cooey's pass, not clean. Back to Hatfield at the point. Hatfield fires one on, and it looked like the keeper might have gotten a piece of it, or it might have gotten a piece of Cooey. Tough to say. They have not awarded that as a shot yet. Oh, boy. No call there. I don't know actually if that is a penalty in the PIHL, but that was played outside the trapezoid by the keeper there. I would have to check the rule book. I don't know if that is actually, that's the thing I will say. I'm fairly new to PIHL hockey. I have never seen a keeper play it outside the trapezoid in this league before. We'll look it up at another time. We'll check with Matt Popchuk. He might know. 7:50 to go here. 30 seconds remaining on this Penny.com power play. Pielek gets through one layer of defense. Pielek loses the puck, and this will be sticked away. And we've got a whistle, and I believe another penalty coming. Let's see. So a 5-on-3 for 11 seconds. They got Howell for a hook. Let's see. They're sending another man in. No, I'm sorry, correction. Looked like they were sending Bresso there as well. We've got a timeout. 7:32 to go here. It's the Maroon Knights who have called the timeout. They'll have 11 seconds to try and capitalize on this 5-on-3. Your ideal situation is score, win the faceoff, score immediately, and then basically have a almost full 2-minute power play to try to score again. The power play has not been a strength for the Maroon Knights this season. They are 15th in Class Single A, 17.6%, and they have not scored on the Penny.com power play tonight. They are running low on time, 7:32. Now, as we have seen, goals can come in droves. If you watch that first game between Wheeling Park and Butler, we had about 6 goals scored in a very short period of time, 3 apiece in that third period. Here's Hatfield. Hatfield down to 3 seconds, shot on. That one is wide, and the first penalty is officially over. Back to a 5-on-4. Pelix pass back to the point. Right on top of that WVU Medicine logo. This shot didn't get through. Redirected. Puck lands back on Pelix's stick. Tries to go with a little shot pass for Aiden Cooey. Cooey already has a goal, the lone goal, and it went wide. Plum with the second best penalty killing unit. Oh, that puck was loose and dangerous for just a moment. Well played. Bodie Burge. Player went down. Burge through. This is trouble. The keeper was splayed out for a second. This is cleared. Nice play. And there is an empty net now as well. 1 minute to go. Empty net for Wheeling Central Catholic. 6-on-4. Pelix working his way in. Little back pass, drop pass, and that one, is it in the net? Referee says yes. It trickled in. Plum says no way. We're going to need to get a look at that one. If it's a goal, it's Maddox Ochap, and it would be a power play goal. Let's see the replay. Oh, boy, is that close. I do not know if that one crosses the line or not. If you slow it down, I think there's a chance it may have gone off of the lower part of the goal and then bounced back onto the goal line, which is what the officials, I believe, are calling. But that was real close. 4-2, back at it. Man, I don't know. Looking at that one more time, that is terribly close. But that said, it is a goal for lucky number 13. Ochap's first of the season, first of his high school career. Congrats to him. It doesn't have to be pretty. The officials just have to give it the go-ahead. Big turnover and a steal. That's a great save off the quick change there, sudden change of play. Another shot on. Goalie splays out, but it was wide of the net. This one deflects off of a skater's skate. It was Mullen. Puck is loose, and we're going to get a penalty coming here. We might be getting another one against Plum. Let's see. Getting wholesale changes here. No, that is not the case. They have pulled. All right, so they pulled that puck back out of the O-zone, shot on. That's a nice save with the blocker. Gribben has been solid in this one. That one shot on, and Wood will make the play. Gloves it and swallows it. 4-2 here now. Gribben has stopped 16 of 18. Wood has stopped 20 of 24. 5:03 to play. I've watched that replay 4 times, and I'm still not convinced it went over the line. I don't know that there's a definitive angle of that thing. If our producer, TK, has seen something that I haven't seen, quick pass. Doesn't get through. Nice play by Hatfield coming in to make the stop. 4:40 remaining in this game. Back around the boards, looking for a pass there. No one has been able to really possess this puck or do much of anything with it. Finally, it comes loose. Trying to pass it through the slot with the backhand. Cooey comes up with it. Cooey puts a bad angle shot on. An easy save there, it looked like, for Gribben. He just needed to hug that post, and he did that. Now here's Howell. Howell backhander, a bad angle shot. Save made. Puck sent around the boards. Piehlich now sends up for Burge. Burge gives chase. 2-goal game here in the final 4 minutes of this match. Wheeling Central Catholic trying to avoid 5 losses in 6 games. Plum has gotten maybe a little more than they bargained for. Again, they've outscored their opponents in their last 4 games. Since their last defeat, they've won 4 straight games and outscored their opponents 30-4. A little bit closer in this one. Shot on, good, kick save. Gribben again. Ooh, puck comes loose behind Mullen, but good play in support. And then a turnover there. Shot on and a stick save. Connor Riley was looking for one there. Would have been just his 2nd goal of the season. 3:15 to go. Seems like the chippiness has subsided slightly for the moment. We'll see for how long. By the way, in case I don't think anyone probably could have heard what I heard, but my producer TK said he could not find an angle that made it seem definitive. So that's where we'll leave it. Maddox Ochap, who just scored that goal, sends that deep. 2:42 to go. That came with an empty net. We'll be curious to see if the Maroon Knights, not if, but when they decide to pull Wood. He's made 21 stops on 25 shots. Oh, a turnover here. Problem developing. Trying to sweep that through is Cooey and can't get his 2nd goal. Another big stop there from Gribben. And Landon Gribben, the senior, he is not the regular starter, but he has been good in this one. Noah Lander typically plays a little bit more. Lander 7-2, but nice start here for Gribben. And the Mustangs just a few minutes away from walking out of here with win number 11 and the hardest fought they've had of late. Chasing this puck, no icing. Sent up around the boards and out of the zone. Majors sends it deep. And we have a whistle before the player gets there. And this is going to be a penalty against Wheeling Central Catholic away from the play. Might be an interference. Actually, they're getting 2 guys away from the play. Majors and Burge has lived in that penalty box tonight. And Majors takes a minor. Waiting on the official call here. We are also 5 minutes away from curfew, so this game is coming to an end one way or another. 2:02 to play in the 3rd period. Official seems to be explaining the call to Majors. We're going to get offsetting calls again, so no 4-on-4. Live look in right now, 1st period. Seneca Valley and Mount Lebanon. This puck comes loose, then sticked out of play there. 1:55 to go. Faceoff comes outside the zone. Pass back, and it was Ladon. Now they send this deep. And that will do it for Wood. He's going to go to the bench. They're going to try and roll 6-on-5 here. Here's Hatfield. He's had a strong game. Hatfield sends in deep, chasing into the corner, and now whole bunch of forecheckers go. Puck comes out of the zone, but 2 men back, including Pielik. 1:25 to go. Over the blue line, here's Pielik. No call there as Pielik goes down. Puck comes loose, opportunity, shot on, that one redirected over the net. Oh boy, that looked awfully dangerous. And then this one gets beyond Grady Mullen. 1:04 to play. We enter these final 60 seconds. Long shot on. No problem there for Gribben. Terrific game for him. And this one going towards the empty net. And the long shot from way downtown deflected off the stick of a Maroon Knight. And it's going to be Alex Ladon. The 6th goal of the season for the sophomore defender. 5-2 with 53 and a half seconds to play, and an empty netter just about seals this one in Wheeling. So season series sweep appears to be in the cards for the Mustangs. 45 seconds to go. Pass into the slot. Loose and Vossen chases for it. Gets past the stick of Brady Kerr. Hatfield goes back to chase for it. Another big hit there. Vossen and a Mustang got into it. Shot on. This appears to be, I don't know if that actually got through. And then sticked out of the zone. 20 seconds to go. This should just about do it. Last 15 seconds, Vossen will lay a hit for good measure. See if there's any nasty stuff at the end of this game. This is sent high in the air, all the way down, up past the defender. Goalie goes to get it. Final seconds will tick off, and that will do it. Nice effort from Landon Gribben. He stops 18 of 20, a .900 save percentage for the senior, and Plum wins their 11th of the year. They are 11-6, and they are closing in on Montour for 4th place in the Gold Division. Wheeling will fall to 7-9-0-1 on the season. A 5-2 final as Plum sweeps the season series with Wheeling Central Catholic. They will line up for the handshakes now, and that will do it. Wheeling Central Catholic is next up. Going to be at Blackhawk on January 30th. That is later this week. And Plum at Greensburg-Salem. Both of these teams winding down the regular season. Plum gearing up for postseason play. Wheeling Central Catholic, of course, not eligible in the PIHL, but Plum looking like they could be a dangerous team come playoff time. Want to thank our whole crew tonight, everybody involved from Scott to TK and all season long. Thanks for being a part of our broadcasts here in Wheeling on TenbandTV. I'm Alex Wiederspiel saying so long, and we'll meet again next time. The puck is taken the other way. And Rowan Parker, the freshman. Quick shot on and a quick goal. Wow, that was fast. Job getting back to that one. Sending down. Oh my, and that's going to wind up in the back of the net. What a nightmare. Smith. Shot on from a bad angle, and why not try anything at this point? Ooh, a hard check into the boards there, taking the brunt of that punishment. But the second one Puck just got lost in his pad. Ooh, bad tape-to-tape pass here. Opportunity developing, and that is a very, very good high-quality save. But he wasn't able to get a shot off. Back the other way. Opportunity developing. Shot on. And that puck is under the goaltender. Now going back. Hard hit into the boards and an instant foul coming here. And a response coming as well. Oh, man, you never want to see that. Play and just generally not a lot of sustained possession either. Ooh, turnover down low. Problem and a backhander in front, and that's a nightmare play. And sent deep and giving chase now. Plum going to have an opportunity. Developing for a short-handed goal. Can't quite keep it in. Shot on. This is trouble. Rebound. Oh, and handcuffed. Once again, backhander shot wide by Howell. A couple of good saves by Wood. And no call at the end. Now, I will say, the end of that play, first period took a terribly hard shot. And then takes another one right there. Gets right back up. And then a cross check. And this is almost certainly going to lead to a call. Chris Wood stick that away with some fury, and then that puck gets loose and through. He tried to stick it again. Can't quite get that one where it needs to go, but good interception there into the slot. Danger there, low shot, good save, and then sticked away for Wheeling Central Catholic. Big hit there, Gary Hatfield, and then going right at Hatfield, and this is likely going to be a penalty. They went at Leah Pielick, working his way in. Little back pass, drop pass, and that one, is it in the net? Referee says yes. For Gribben, terrific game for him. And this one going towards the empty net, and the long shot from way downtown deflected off the stick